Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the channel and welcome to another GT Sport FIA Nations 2020 series quickfire strategy guide. We are on to round 7. We are going to Suzuka circuit and it is group 3 machinery that is available for this one. We have 16 laps to get round with tyre wear at ×5, fuel at ×3, and we have the choice of the racing soft, medium and hard tyres. We'll move on to the race details and we shall scroll down. And we shall see that all 3 compounds are mandatory. So that does open up a lot of strategy options, but also makes it impossible for me to check out absolutely everything. However, one thing that is going to be vital in this one is fuel. Fuel is an issue. The car we've chosen here is the Nissan GTR Group 3 machinery. It is dominating the leaderboards. It is very likely to be the car of choice for this one. Now, if we drive this one flat out, we are good for around about 12 laps. Obviously we've got 16 laps to get round, so we are 4 laps short. Now by my calculations that is going to be around about 35%. What we're looking at here is I did try to sort of fuel save just to see if not taking any fuel on it would be possible. We come here to complete lap 5, we're around about 3 or 4% short at this point, so I think with some major fuel saving it is possible, but we are obviously costing ourselves a little bit of lap time. I reckon I'm probably lapping about a second a lap slower than what I could if I was going at full speed. So let's move on, take a look at the pit stop. Now we're just going to change the tyres here just to get a measure of how long a pit stop with just changing the tyres takes. By my calculations that costs about 6.6 seconds on the track, stationary time 4.5 seconds. Now moving on to another pit stop, and what we're going to do here is change the tyres and take on the sort of necessary fuel that you would need if you were driving this one flat out. So we're going to take on 35% of fuel here. So the tyres have been changed and we're going to obviously have to wait till they fill the tank up. So there we go, 35% of fuel in, and that stationary time coming in at 11.2 seconds. And if you remember, the stationary time was 4.5 just for tyres, so taking on the additional fuel is going to cost about 7 seconds. So that is definitely something to bear in mind when it comes to the fuel in this one, whether you're going to just go flat out and take on the fuel that's necessary or try and do a little bit of fuel saving. So moving on to take a look at the tyres, we're doing a soft tyre run here. We have the brake balance at +3. A lot of people have been saying that they like to know what the brake balance I'm running is, so there you go for that one. Soft tyres hold up pretty consistently for the first 4 laps. Lap 5 I start to see a little bit of drop off. I am pushing the soft tyres hard here, and we got to turn one a little bit too aggressively. Didn't adjust my braking point there for the tyre wear, and we run wide and spin off. Now the soft tyres are definitely good for 4 quick laps. There's no problem getting 5 laps out of them, and I suspect you can get 6, 7 out with a little bit of management without any issue. Moving on to the medium tyres, we're also running the brake balance at +3 on the medium tyres. They're coming in around about 1.2 to 1.5 seconds a lap slower over those first 3-4 laps. Maybe that delta dropping down to about a second as you get towards lap 5. So that's something to bear in mind as we move on. Now I'm not going to test the hard tyres in this video, you'll see at the end why, but basically the hard tyres are going to be so slow that no matter what strategy you run here, I would suggest you don't want to be doing any more than one lap on them, and 2 laps at the absolute maximum. Now if the medium tyres are about 1.5 seconds a lap slower than the soft tyres, then the hard tyres are going to be at the very best 2.5 seconds slower than the softs. And you can see the pit loss is pretty short, so you want to be running the absolute minimum amount of laps on the hard tyres. So moving on to take a look at a few things. Fuel save where possible, minimise that time in the pits. Don't split fuel over multiple stops. What I mean by that is that if you're going to take on fuel, only do it at 1 pit stop, don't do it over 2 pit stops, because that will just cost you time. Minimise the hard tyres to 1 or 2 laps. Soft tyres coming in about 1.2 to 1.5 seconds a lap quicker than the mediums, and the pit loss just for tyres is about 6.6 seconds. Now moving on to some possible race strategies. Now I have got a confession to make here. I have not actually had time to run through any of these in full. This is just what I've kind of garnered from the data and what I think could work. First up, we've got a sort of free stopper, so we're going to go for 6 soft, 3 medium, 1 hard. Now I would do a little bit of fuel saving in that one to minimise fuel as much as possible. Moving on to a sort of all-out blast, no fuel saving, just using the soft tyres to their maximum. Maybe you're going for even something like a 4 stopper. So that'd be 4 soft, 5 soft, 5 soft, 1 medium, 1 hard. And then the final strategy there is 7 soft, 7 medium, 1 hard. Now that's the one I would go for if I was going to try and fuel save my way through the race. You would be making one less pit stop at the very least than probably most drivers, and you're also saving that time when you're in the pits. So that would actually be a saving of 13 seconds just alone, but obviously you're losing a lot of time because you're going to run in worn tyres, slower tyres, so whether that would counterbalance the loss or the gain, I don't know at this point. Anyway, that's my thoughts for this one. This has been a very quick one. Hopefully there's some useful data in there to help you sort of get a head start on your races. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button if you like what I'm doing on the channel. And until next time, I shall see you on the next one. Goodbye now.